Whichever party sweeps Delhi, forms the government at the center. There you
go.
7-0.
A hat trick.
7-0-0.
It's a hat trick and a clean sweep. Nothing changed with the Congress and the AAP party coming together.
Wasn't I telling you that the data of 2019 was pretty clear that the BJP had 51% vote in 5 constituencies
and 60% in
2 constituencies. It had 63+% vote. And Congress and Aam Aadmi put together, most of the constituency was 45%. So they had to cross 6 to 7% in 5 constituencies, and they had a task of crossing 17% in the other 2 constituencies.
But you know, Karthik, going by these figures, if we go by these figures, that for the 3rd time in a row that they are sweeping all the 7.
Yes.
But consider one thing: 2014, 2019, there were some issues on which the BJP rode. But this time, we have seen this. The kind of inputs that we are getting back, that kind of issues are not there out there. Secondly, the coming together of these two, the INDIA, which means
it's made no dent.
Which shows that all this talk of no Modi wave and the alliance is helping is not really working.
For analysts to say, even Prashant Kishore has said it's a waveless election. But then I think they're already being proven wrong.
Sharma in his editorial wrote the only wave he felt was a heat wave.
Silent.
The Thanda wave.
Thanda wave. I think the pollsters are already
I don't know whether
interesting to see Haryana
I don't know whether it was a heat wave, Thanda wave, silent wave, quiet wave, polite wave,
there are plenty of
hard
waves
wave.
This is a wave.
I don't know which wave.
For sure.
But it is definitely making waves in this.
But I have a question. If the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress coming together has made no difference whatsoever to the India alliance, Kejriwal being granted bail, coming out of jail, campaigning extensively for his party, he's going back to jail
That's
tomorrow.
why this meeting was held today.
He would feel hugely disappointed. What a waste of effort,
Let's wait for Haryana.
But my question is, what is it that is then working for the BJP in this spectacular fashion in the national capital,
I would answer
election after election, despite the immense popularity of the Aam Aadmi Party in the assembly election?
I think referendum on Prime Minister.
People are voting for the Prime Minister.
So it's just brand Modi.
No, people are voting. See, at the starting of the show I said, the narrative which I absorbed was people are either voting for Modi, they are either voting against Modi, or they want to vote Modi with less number or less enthusiasm. There was no alternate to Modi in context of Prime Minister. Mr. Kharge gives an interview and says, we want Rahul to be the Prime Minister. Randeep Surjewala, when I interviewed him in Kethel, said, my personal wish is that Rahul Gandhi is the Prime Minister. Rahul Gandhi should have been projected as an alternate. The problem is there was no alternate. Bhanu, I know you have been waiting.
Yes. And do you remember what the Prime Minister said, Karthike, that if the India Alliance comes to power, they will have 5 Prime Ministers in 5 years?
That's true.
Bhanu?
Yes.
So, quickly, whether an election is a wave election or not is something that we can assess only after the results are out or only after exit polls. You cannot actually assess it when the elections are on, right? So, because only now we'll get the numbers. That's number 1. Number 2, not at all surprised to see BJP sweeping Delhi. Like what you said, combined Aam Aadmi Party and Congress had only 40% vote share from in 2019. Well, BJP had 58%. So even if they drop by 10%, they still are above 50%. So I think it is going to be very difficult for anybody to beat BJP in Delhi. Karthik, I want to make quick points on Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. I can do it later or now.
No, you can do it. You just wait, just hold on, because I am also joined by Akshay Bharate, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Sir, what do you make of the numbers? And then I'll come back to you, Bhanu, and then you can speak on the South. Mr. Bharate.
No, thank you for having me on your show. Let me start off by saying that I want to address the viewers directly first by saying that if you have voted for the India Alliance in this election, don't look at these exit poll numbers and lose heart, because the results are not out yet. They will be out only on the 4th of June. This is only mahal building until that time, and the media and the pollsters are doing their job. We have no issues with that. But let me share what my perspective is, because we held a big India Alliance meeting today. And in that meeting, all parties came with their own internal assessments. Aam Aadmi Party came with their own Delhi, Punjab assessments. Tejasvi Yadav came with Bihar. Akhilesh Yadav ji came with Uttar Pradesh. And in our assessment, we are getting 295 seats. The India Alliance is winning 295 seats. And the BJP is being reduced to 220 seats. Now, I'm not questioning the credibility of your survey. We can see what the results are on 4th of June. But I will also urge all viewers to take a look at the last 5 election cycles and see how far off were exit polls from the actual results. And I think it would be beneficial if even your channel can put out that comparison, that how much did we predict and how much was the actual result, because that will give a sense of, okay, who is being exaggerated in this exit poll, who is being deflated in this exit poll. It will give your viewers a more real, accurate picture of what to expect on 4th of June.